What if I told you that the biggest threat to Michael Jackson's throne isn't a better dancer or a better selling artist, but a delicate girl with a guitar, sitting in a room writing songs about her failed relationships? Yes, I'm talking about Taylor Swift. Has any modern artist truly come close to Michael Jackson's level of obsession? Or are we just a miserable generation living on the ruins and memories of the 80s? Whenever the title King of Pop is mentioned, the entire planet falls silent in respect for one name: Michael Jackson. The man who made entire nations dance, who made audiences faint simply by deciding to stand motionless on stage for 2 minutes. The man who transformed the music video from a cheap advertisement into a cinematic industry. But the problem is that time waits for no one, and in every generation, a genius emerges from nowhere to declare, "We've found the new king," then disappears under mysterious circumstances, only to be replaced by another who also vanishes. But this time, the name being floated is heavy-handed and provocative for fans of the classics: Taylor Swift. To understand the implications of this shocking comparison, we must first go back to the 1980s. Many young people today have heard of Michael Jackson and see him as an artistic icon, but they didn't actually experience the Michael Jackson phenomenon. There's a world of difference between the two. Watching an old, high-quality video on YouTube is one thing, but seeing the world lose its collective mind over a man walking the earth is quite another. In the 1980s, there was no Instagram, no TikTok, no YouTube, no Netflix, and not even smartphones that made an artist available in your pocket 24/7. Despite this technological isolation, Michael was present in every detail of your life, on television, radio, in newspapers, in schools, on street t-shirts, in children's toys, and in soft drink advertisements. He was like a global transcontinental virus, but a beautiful and beloved one. Then suddenly, without warning, the Taylor Swift phenomenon emerged, and that's when the fierce comparisons began. Not because her musical style resembles Michael's, not because her golden voice is like his, and certainly not because she dances like him, but because the sheer scale and reach of her influence became terrifying for production companies. Every concert tour she announced turned into a national battle. Every ticket to her concerts became a treasure more valuable than oil, and every romantic relationship she entered or left became fodder for the global media. In fact, giant ticketing companies in America nearly went bankrupt and faced existential crises simply because they couldn't handle the sheer volume of demand for her concerts. At this point, some people rubbed their eyes and said quietly, "Wait a minute, isn't this exactly what Michael Jackson was doing?" And this is precisely where we pour cold water on this enthusiasm, and the real problem begins. Because the title King of Pop isn't just about fame and dry sales figures. If it were simply about bank accounts and sales numbers, we'd have dozens of kings and queens today. Michael wasn't just a celebrity, he was reinventing and reshaping the rules of the game and the industry itself. Before Michael Jackson, music videos were just boring, free advertising tools broadcast by stations to market cassette tapes. After Michael, music videos became cinematic events awaited by millions. The screens are like an Oscar-winning film. Before Michael, expressive dance wasn't a key part of a song's success. It was just random movements by the singer. After Michael, dance became the artist's visual identity. Before Michael, the artist stood behind a microphone, sang, and that was it. After Michael, the primary demand of any artist became singing, dancing, and creating a dazzling, complete show. This raises a crucial analytical question. Did Taylor Swift revolutionize the music industry in the same way? Or did she simply master the old rules of the game and cleverly use them to her advantage? Of course, Michael's fans will reject this comparison as an insult to history, while Taylor's fans will cling to it to prove their star has surpassed legends. But the truth neither side wants to hear is that they live on completely different planets. Michael was the undisputed dictator of the television and silver screen era, while Taylor is the absolute empress of the internet and streaming platforms. Michael needed years of travel and tireless effort to get his songs to reach the jungles of Africa or the alleys of the Middle East, while Taylor's reach to the entire world with the click of a button in a minute. Michael faced fierce and terrifying competition from giants like Madonna, Prince, and Bruce Springsteen, while Taylor Swift faces amorphous competition from thousands of artists on Spotify and TikTok. Therefore, the comparison is fundamentally unfair. And here we arrive at the heart of the matter and the essential question: can someone in the future surpass Michael Jackson's legacy? The shocking, ironic answer is yes, and maybe not. Yes, in terms of numbers, billions, and views, because technology is advancing at breakneck speed and the human population is growing, it's perfectly natural that an artist will come along in the coming years and shatter all existing records. But can this artist create the same emotional impact? Can a single song of his make the world stop spinning for a few seconds when its music video plays? Can he become a cultural phenomenon that transcends generations, remembered by people half a century after his death? Here, the answer becomes impossible. Perhaps the real crisis isn't the inability to find a new king of pop. Perhaps the crisis is that the very world that created Michael Jackson is dead, buried, and no longer exists. That simple, warm world where entire families, from grandparents to grandchildren, would gather around a single television screen to watch a documentary. That world where a single song could unite the moods of the entire planet. Today, we live in a world of isolated algorithms where everyone lives in their own bubble, driven by their own individual tastes. Therefore, an artist might emerge who sells more, or one who garners astronomical viewership, or a singer who achieves numbers that defy calculation. But the question that will forever haunt and shake the foundations of the music industry: can modern technology create someone who will evoke the same kind of pure, collective obsession as Michael Jackson, or has the last true king of pop already departed his throne? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. But please remember that music is meant for enjoyment.